Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Monarch Intuition, and today I'm going to be doing your December 2022 mid-monthly check-in reading for you. So if you're new to my channel, what I like to do is I like to pull one major arcana to see the energy and then clarify with a different deck. That is the wrong deck that I'm shuffling. I'm sorry that I have been late. It's the Christmas season and everything's just been hectic. So anyway, one major arcana for the sign of Sagittarius. What do we need to know? We have the Emperor. So divine authority, some sort of boss, CEO, figurehead, a monarch. So when I see the Emperor energy, this does represent someone who's at the peak, okay? Someone who's at the top of the food chain. Now this person could be in charge of you, or you could be this person yourself. And when I look at this Emperor energy, it does represent someone who doesn't have much emotional depth to them. They're just a very logical thinking individual, okay? They need to use logic and intuition in order to rule their kingdom. They don't really have time for the emotional situations. So what do we need to know about this Emperor energy for the sign of Sagittarius? What's going on for you? It's Aries energy. It's ruled by Mars. Mars is co-ruled with Scorpio and Aries. So it does have the idea that war brings death, because Aries is the god of war, Scorpio is the god of death, or represented as the god of death, right? So this deck does have reversals in it. I'm going to clarify this Emperor energy. What do we need to know for the sign of Sagittarius? Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Wands. You're about to have some sort of major epiphany within your life right here, but I feel like it comes after a time period of you feeling emotionally impoverished or intellectually impoverished, okay? I feel like you are laying down in some sort of meditative state with three swords above your head, but what you're failing to realize is that you have a sword underneath your bed. You have some sort of critical information that's going to allow you to see the Five of Pentacles, allow you to see the light right here. And that is what's going to give you the victory. You just cannot see that yet because you have some sort of like hang up about yourself or about a situation within your life. You're coming at something from a very strict point of view. You're only using your logic and intuition, but I kind of feel like in a way it needs some sort of emotional touch, because the Five of Pentacles represents feminine energy, and it's crossed by Four of Swords with the Six of Wands along with the Emperor sitting at the top, all very hyper masculine energy. So you're using very like harsh logic for something that is supposed to have a feminine intuition, okay? So what do we need to know about this Four of Swords, sorry. What is the sword underneath the bed for Sagittarius? The Hierophant with the Chariot. Both feminine energy, but both masculine energy at the same time. They are both men who sit at the feminine polarity, because the Hierophant is represented by Taurus and the Chariot is represented by Cancerian energy. So the sword underneath your bed is that there is love there for you. There is some sort of emotional peace, emotional happiness. I kind of feel like you have been going through life being very, very strict on yourself, being very critical about yourself, always trying to, I'm not going to say one up the competition, but always coming from this very harsh fire energy. You've always been coming from this Emperor energy. I kind of feel like the sword underneath your bed is this very relaxing point of view. Maybe that's what you need, Sagittarius. Maybe you're supposed to pull yourself back so that way you can see the light, and that way you can ascend within the Chariot. But if you keep coming at it from this very logical point of view, you're not going to do that. Five of Pentacles, the Hanged Man with the Ten of Wands. It's telling you to let go of the burden. Whatever your burden is, just let it go. You could have made a negative pact. You could have made a bad deal. This is all on the emotional realm. I kind of feel like you think something is set in stone, but I don't believe that it is. I believe if you just took yourself out of it for a second and saw that there was some sort of love for you, or that there was some sort of forgiveness there for you, maybe you're sitting there thinking, oh, well, I can't be, saved. I can't be whatever. And I'm not talking about it from like, a religious perspective. I'm just talking about it like maybe you've always been the hero, Like, you know, the song by Bonnie Taylor, I Need a Hero? Maybe you've always been the hero, But when shit gets really bad, you've never had a hero to save you. And so you allow yourself to get beaten and have the shit kicked out of you, and you just pick yourself up, you brush yourself off, and you say, that's it. But I kind of feel like it's because you're not coming from the emotional perspective. Let's look at the Six of Wands. The Strength and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like what's happening right here, Sagittarius, is that you're acting strong, but I don't really think that you have that much energy to give, okay? I think that you've taken on a lot of people's battles right here, a lot of people's personal responsibilities, and you've always been, you know, the person to come in and save them and give them that moment of victory and that moment of strength, but I don't think that you can really do that anymore. I feel like, in a way, you're always rushing into situations to help people because they see you as this authority energy, but at the same time, it's never really helped you. And I kind of feel like that's what you're searching for. I kind of feel like with the Five of Pentacles, because this person has its hand reached out in reverse and is trying to have the church help him. It's reaching out for the Hierophant. It's reaching out for a helping hand. How are you going to find this? The Ten of Swords with the Queen of Wands. I feel like there's going to be a situation where you actually really need a hero. You have the Ten of Swords coming out with this Queen of Wands energy, where it's like she's a very hyper masculine female card, right? She has her legs open, she's sexually active, she has the wand representing her power, she has, you know, the sunflower representing her divine mother energy. But she's facing the Ten of Swords, she's facing a defeat right here. But you have your card coming out, the Temperance. At the right moment, that sword underneath the bed is going to emerge for you. I kind of feel like, in a way, Sagittarius, you're going through life saying, I don't really need anybody, I can do it all myself, I got all this strength, you know, love, that's, you know, whatever. I kind of feel like, in a way, it's, you're always trying to help push other people forward, okay? But at the right moment, when you really, really need it, the angels will come in. And I don't even think you want to tell anyone about this. I don't really think you want to talk about it. I feel like you're suffering in silence right here, but you're still not reaching out. You're being very stubborn. If you were to reach out and call upon the angels and let them know that you've had it with the Ten of Swords, they will come in and alchemize a change for you. With the Nine of Pentacles, yeah. You will have some sort of peace within the garden right here. Eight of Cups with the Page of Swords. Someone is seeing you walk away. With the Five of Pentacles. I feel like, in a way, someone is giving this to you because they really just want to see you break. They really just want to see you be left out in the cold. They want to see you sad. They want to see you heartbroken and anxious. But here's the thing. That's not going to happen, because you're not going to call upon a person, I think. I think you're calling upon the Hierophant with the Chariot with your energy. Like, you're calling on the divine right here. That is the true hero of your story. You're reaching out from your deepest points, and you are going to change something, and it's going to come from, like, the Emperor, where something is just, something is right. That's the Hermit illumination. You can call upon something a little bit stronger than, like, people are calling upon you, but what happens when you need help? Well, an angel comes in and helps you. You're not waiting on help from another person, I don't think. I think you're calling on the divine. And it comes in right when you hit the Ten of Swords, to let you know that things are going to be okay. But you do have to face the Ten of Swords, because after the Ten of Swords you have the Nine of Pentacles, because that's what's being alchemized for you with the Three of Cups. So it's taking the air energy and blending it with this wand energy to create a new energy, the Pentacle energy. Who's the Page of Swords? The Moon. Yeah. Someone in mystery is watching you walk away in this Five of Pentacles, knowing that they've kind of defeated you, hurt you, all that, but you have an angel right there. You have something that's still helping you. You have the Divine Enlightenment with the Hermit. You have the Page of Cups coming out with the Ten of Cups. You've been given a joyous celebration, and that's what's coming up for you. I don't think you should think that this is all in vain. I really feel like, you know, right when you face that straw that breaks the camel's back, that's when the angel comes in. Because here's the thing. The Ten of Swords is actually the card of self-ruin, okay? It can mean going down with the ship. It can also be being beaten to death. There's a story, it's a Masonic story about the person who helped build Solomon's temple. He was a architect, right? And these people came up to him in the middle of the night and told him to tell the secrets of the temples. And he said no, and they beat him to death. But he took his secrets to the grave with him. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on right here, Sagittarius, is that you took your secrets to the grave with you, or you're taking your secrets to the grave. You're not allowing yourself to show any emotion. You're not allowing yourself to break. And because you're not allowing yourself to break, the angel alchemizes and lets something in for you, which is the Nine of Pentacles. The Hermit is illuminating that your cup, this Page of Cups, is filled with the Ten of Cups right here. Filled with actual happiness. It's not just, you know, the Six of Pentacles energy. It's the actual fulfillment, the completion. The Knight of Cups, along with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're going to be meeting this Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups is going to fill up your cups, and I kind of feel like that's the thing. It's like it's an eternal loop. You will have this feminine energy that helps you, but you need to call upon it. You need to pray. You need to reach out. Whenever you're at your worst, instead of saying, breaking down and allowing, and just giving up your secrets and giving up your power and giving up everything, just go to the Mother of Cups. Go to that feminine energy. Okay? Don't allow yourself to just be destroyed right here. The Three of Cups with the Emperor. With the Four of Wands. Because at the end of the day, the Emperor is still an emotional person. You still have emotions, Sagittarius. You still want to dance. You still want to have fun. You still want to, like, you want to be in charge, but at the same time, you want to celebrate. It's okay to go into, like, this emotional feminine energy. It's okay to enjoy that. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on with the Emperor. Is that you need some sort of happiness within your life. And how you get that happiness is that you don't break down and you don't give up your powers and you don't, you know, lash out at anyone. You simply call upon the divine for yourself. Say, I can't do this anymore. And that's when the help comes in. That is when you will feel some sort of peace or some sort of relief. The High Priestess, because once again, this is a harmonious blend. Your energies are a blend of masculine and feminine. Because the angel, it's a fire being, but it has 1 foot in water, right? It's alchemizing with the cups, representing water. But it's still a masculine sign. The High Priestess is a female sitting at both polarities. She's in the center of the light polarity and the negative polarity, or the feminine polarity. What's that Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands? The Empress energy. It really just wants you to, it wants you to use your superpower but not reveal it, okay? You have the Four of Swords, you have that sword underneath your bed, you're taking the Ten of Swords, but here's the thing. Only use it when you absolutely have to, when you need to call upon the angels. The angels are going to be these people who, or these beings, who are not going to help you fight every single battle. They're not there to help you fight every single battle. But when you absolutely need them, they will be there, okay? That is your hero. The Six of Wands. That is your victory. That is the actual victory of Sagittarius, is being able to call upon the angel. But only when you absolutely need to. Don't abuse the situation, okay? And don't use it to crush your enemies. It's really only used to help you, or to help other people who are in dire need. But I feel like you can just do that yourself. So this is all about who helps you when you get in trouble. It's all about unlocking your special gifts right here. It's all about unlocking, calling upon a feminine energy to help you. The King of Cups. But also understand that it can be a blend of things. So let's look at your spellcasting oracle cards. You have freedom. These cards are upside down. And you have well-being. How does Sagittarius free themselves from this situation, this really bad situation that they're in? The Four of Swords, once again. Wow. You have to go into this reflective state, and you have to use the sword under your bed. You have to use your secret weapon sometimes. You have freedom, and your well-being is assured right here. That is what frees you from this situation, is that you have to unlock that Four of Swords. And that Four of Swords is saying, it's not wanting you to grovel to the divine. It's just wanting you to go and submit yourself and say, I can't do this anymore. And then that's when the angels come down. Because the whole point of Sagittarius is to be the teacher, the sage, the prophesier, to help people, to rush in, to be, the archer or the sniper, to take care of everything. But that can run you ragged, Sagittarius. That can truly just destroy you. Sometimes it is okay to just take a break and take care of yourself. Go and get that massage that you need. Go and get, that spa day. Go and take a vacation. Pull yourself out and allow yourself to meditate and use your abilities to heal yourself. And I feel like that's what you honestly need to do right here, Sagittarius, is learn how to heal yourself. Learn about what makes your body tick. Learn about, how to find the vitamins that work for you. Find your skincare regimen. Because that's the thing about Sagittarius, is that maybe you don't even know how your own body works. Maybe you just kind of say, oh yeah, that's going to hurt my stomach later, but you eat it anyway because you're too busy focusing on other things. Too busy helping other people. Take some time off to go into that feminine energy, regardless of if you're male or female, and just focus on that. Focus on taking care of yourself, because it's not, whatever, however people want to say it, because this is a king who gets pampered. Like, that's what people oftentimes forget about the royal members of society. They're kings, right? But they still have people who cook their food for them, who make their clothes, who bathe them. but they have supreme authority. So sometimes you just have to do that for yourself, okay? Just go and say, you know what? Got to take a week off of work. Got to go to the beach. Got to go get, my hair done. Got to go get my nails done. But I'm not saying to go and spend your money. But this is time. I feel like this is time to treat yourself. I'm not saying because it's your birthday season or anything. But I feel like the battle has just gotten to that point. And I think you just want someone to tell you that it's okay to go and do that for yourself. Well, if that's what you're wanting to hear, then it's okay to go and do that for yourself. Take this small little brief time, maybe just a week, to just get the things that you need to get in order. Don't rush out and help anyone. Don't rush out and do anything. Just get yourself straight, all right? You have blaze a trail. And you have unseen. You have unseen help, okay? You can blaze a trail. You can push forward. But I feel like, there is this peaceful moment of meditation and relaxation that you need to be in. And when you are ready, you take your sword and you can go out and fight that battle again. But right now, I don't think that it's quite the time yet. I think that you still just need some time to focus on you. And if it is that time, if you're just like beat down, then say, all right, that's enough. And it's okay. It's not retreating. It's not, calling it quits. It's saying, before my secrets get revealed, before I lose my power, before this bad situation happens with the Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands, I'm going to pull myself out of that. And I feel like that's what you're looking for. Is you're looking for a reason to do so? Well, that's the reason. So let's look at your wisdom cards. Fehe, achieve a goal, attract money, succeed in business, attain a promotion or a new job. Algiz, protection, assistance, advancement, persistence. Spiritual meaning is guardian spirit, divine intervention, and mysticism. Divine intervention. That's what this whole thing was, okay? It's about who protects you, who's your hero. You have Brambrack, sweetness and synergy, and invisibility, authenticity. Sometimes you need to treat yourself to something sweet, okay? Sometimes you have the help of a guardian spirit who's invisible, but they're authentic. If you really connect yourself to that energy, and I know I'll have a lot of people who are atheists who watch this channel who are like, well, that doesn't apply to me because, I'm not really into spirituality. I understand that. So then this would apply to you as in taking care of yourself physically. Taking some time off, getting yourself straight first, all right? Because that's what a lot of Sagittarians don't do, is they don't take care of themselves first and foremost. They put themselves second, or third, or fourth. They want to fix all these other problems, and then their lives are in shambles. So this time, it's time for you. You're at rock bottom. You're about to face that Ten of Swords. Pull yourself out of that and say, you know what? And maybe that's what the universe has already done, put you in kind of like some meditation timeout before you lost your secrets, before you lost your power, and said, sit. And you might be sitting there, well, why can't I move forward? Because it's a protection. So while you're in this phase, maybe you got fired from your job. Maybe, you broke up with someone. You're in this Four of Swords energy. Nothing's really happening. Use this time to, condition your hair, wash your clothes, go pick out a new outfit, iron stuff, take care of what you need to take care of. Focus on you. Got this. Where are the Witch's Familiar Oracles? You have Mouse, advantage, and Moth, caution. This is a cautionary measure. This is actually your advantage right here. Because if you didn't have this advantage, you'd be in a very bad situation. So take this as a word of warning for yourself. When something just says no and puts you in timeout this month or next month, whatever it is, or if you're in that situation right now, understand that it was cautious, all right? Understand, if you, hindsight being 2020 with the High Priestess, that's the advantage. If you could see the future, you would know what mistakes not to make, right? And I kind of feel like the universe is really helping you out right here. It's saying, okay, you really want our help? Well, let's take a step back. And you're blocked off, you're protected right here, you're in your own little bubble, right? But when you are ready, you will be freed from this cage. Because she has freedom, but she's still inside the bird cage right here. But she's in this bird cage for her own protection. Alright? So, anyway, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll talk to you later.